Most impact drivers sound like a machine gun going off in your ear, but this little 12-volt tool completely changes the equation. Instead of the usual violent metal-on-metal clanging, it uses a hydraulic fluid powertrain that dampens the noise and smooths out the entire driving experience. Honestly, the first time someone pulls the trigger on this thing, the silence is almost unsettling. It is easily up to twice as quiet as a traditional impact driver, making it an absolute lifesaver if you are working in occupied offices, schools, or even just doing some late-night DIY at home without waking up the entire neighborhood. Now, you might think that silencing the tool means sacrificing all its muscle, but that is not really the case here. While it does not have that sudden, aggressive punch of a standard impact, it delivers a longer, sustained torque that keeps screws moving at a surprisingly fast pace. For cabinet installations, drywall, or general trim work, it keeps up with standard 12-volt drivers without breaking a sweat. Plus, at just about 2 pounds, it feels incredibly nimble. The compact head design lets you squeeze into tight joists and awkward undersink corners where larger tools simply cannot fit. But let us talk about how it actually feels in the hand. There is a distinct lack of that harsh, vibrating kickback that usually fatigues your wrist after a long day of work. It is just a smooth, consistent push. That said, it is not completely perfect. Because of how the battery slides up into the handle, the grip is a bit chunkier than some other compact drivers on the market, which might feel slightly awkward if you have smaller hands. Also, look, this is not the tool for driving massive lag bolts into pressure-treated lumber all day long. If you try to push it past its limits on heavy-duty construction tasks, you will notice it starts to slow down and heat up. So yeah, it is not a brute force monster, but for 90% of everyday tasks, the trade-off for peace and quiet is incredibly worth it. It is a specialized, highly refined tool that proves you do not need earplugs to get the job done right.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.